All right. Okay. So welcome officially, everyone, to Essential Oils for Sleep. This is a very, what's the word? Uh, Coveted class. Everyone wants to sleep more, and I know I do. And I'm so glad that I actually put this together because it made me see how I actually have a lot of these, most to all of these products, and just reminding myself to use them. So right now I am diffusing bergamot mint and lavender and copaiba, and we're going to talk about all three of those today. So getting myself calm as I unwind after this. And then I'm going to go probably take a bath and use some of the oils we talked about. So I'm excited to go talk about all of this stuff today, whether you are watching the replay and you are, or even if you haven't started with doTERRA yet, there's still a place here for you. Okay. So I'm particularly going to be talking about the new sleep wellness program that once you have your doTERRA account, you can do. But for those who are new or wanting to get started, I'm going to mention something, a new kit actually that has some of the oils that we're going to talk about in the wellness program. So that way you can still start right away and get used to them. All right. Disclaimer, none of these statements have been evaluated by the FDA, and these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. Gotta say that. All right, you guys know who I am, but if you're new watching the replay or even if you're watching live, I am a holistic health and life coach. I started my business 5 years ago. I started coaching and oils around the same time, but my heart from a coaching's perspective is to really help women find peace with food, feel confident in their bodies again, and develop a healthy lifestyle that's more than just about what they weigh. And so I have a free Facebook group called the More Than Your Weight Women's Community. And I have a podcast, More Than Your Weight podcast, and then I do one-on-one coaching. So really wanting women to step into their worth by also taking care of themselves and working on mindset and habits, okay? But then also I support women in using essential oils as non-toxic natural solutions for their health, home, and family. A couple fun facts about me. I love the paleo gluten-free brownies. I love the King Arthur brand. Really, that's not paleo, but it's gluten-free. Either one, I like both with coconut milk ice cream. I love Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched all three in a while. I haven't updated this, but I'm married with a 10-month-old as of last Saturday. I love Matlock. Everyone one, you might be like, what is Matlock? And two, you'd be like, you're only 32. Well, I remember when we moved back to Cayman, we've never really had cable once we got married. Just watch with all the streaming services these days. And I just remember my grandparents being like, what? Take some DVDs. And I took Matlock and we just fell in love. And I love it. I haven't watched it in a while. One of my favorite oils is Adaptive, one of those, the calming blend. And that's actually one of the blends in this sleep kit. Okay. All right. So why should we consider essential oils, particularly around sleep? So the modern approach to taking care of yourself is often trying to treat a symptom, right? And so even with essential oils, I want us to be careful of if you're not eating a more nourishing diet on a normal basis, if you're actually not trying to go to sleep, if you're not managing your stress, then actually oils are just going to cover up what's really going on. And they're not going to solve the situation, but along with lifestyle changes, that's why I would say that's why I love coaching plus oils, is you're going to really start to see some change. But a lot of even the supplements, I would consider sometimes an oil a supplement to your normal lifestyle habits, that most of the modern approach to healthcare and medicine offer are not always treating the root issues, and are causing a lot of side effects. And we're spending thousands and trillions of dollars on global healthcare every year. And are we really healthier? So what we want to do is look at more functional health or functional medical approach that looks at the root causes of issues. And essential oils helps with that, right? They're natural things extracted from plants. They help with your physical, mental, emotional, whole well-being. And when you're using a pure therapeutic grade oil, they're safe and provide tons of benefits without side effects. Okay. And again, if you're watching the replay or you're new, I have done an essential oils one-on-one webinar that goes in a lot into the basics. And so I'm not going to cover too much here, but you can go watch that at madewell345.com/essential oils 101. Or if you go to my course database, it's there for free. All right. But I just wanted to explain this at the very beginning of this to help you see that essential oils is a natural solution to helping with your sleep, but we also need to consider our lifestyle habits as well. All right, so if you're on live, I would love to hear what brought you to this class today. Okay, is there a particular sleep issue you're struggling with, or is someone you know struggling with a sleep issue? Well, I'll confess. So my daughter's sleep schedule sometimes is a schedule, sometimes it's all over, right? And so because of that, and I'm going home with her and I'm running businesses, sometimes I have to work at night, or sometimes after getting her taking a while for her to go to bed, I'm like, I just want to stay up and like do things around the house or watch TV or whatever, catch up with hubby and sister, or and so sometimes I find myself going to bed really late. And I know whether or not I get to sleep in or not, that's affecting my sleep quality. So trust me when I say after preparing this class, I'm like, no, Brandon, you have all the tools and you have all the knowledge. All right. You just need to buckle it up and know you're going to feel a lot better in the morning. Right. So just to say, even as a health coach, even as a wellness advocate, I am going to practice what I preach here. Okay. So again, feel free to share as we go throughout, or if you're watching the replay, feel free to let me know, whether on social or email, what you or where you're at with sleep. So today we're just going to talk about some sleep basics, and then I'm going to talk about the sleep wellness program that I am so excited. This is the doTERRA has 5 wellness programs now. Well, basically they set you up to get a certain amount of products around a particular area for 3 months. And you can start to integrate and work on that one thing. There's the immunity one, there's the mind and mood, there is mind and mood, immunity, and relief, so tension in the body. There's also now sleep, and then there's the respiratory. So I'm going to be doing a class in the respiratory one in 2 weeks. Yes, Claudia says her husband has had some serious health issues recently, and he, one thing that's over the past week, suffered insomnia. Yes. Praying for you guys, Claudia. Yeah, hopefully there are some natural solutions here that could help with that. Cassandra said, I don't sleep well at all. I aim for 8 hours, but generally only get about 6. Feel free to let me know, Cassandra, too. Is that just like you go to bed later, or you're just not sleeping good quality sleep? That would be interesting to know. All right, so let's get started. Let's just talk about what is sleep. We all know we need it. But sleep is basically where your body ceases to engage in voluntary bodily functions, giving the body a chance to rest. So certain things like your digestion slows down, and that's actually why a lot of people say eat earlier before you go to bed. So your metabolism can use it versus it just kind of, slowly being metabolized. Like I know that's also some things that sometimes we get so busy with trying to get the daughter to sleep, doing stuff around the house, we don't cook dinner till late and reading it late. And I know that's what's causing me to go to bed later. So even though I typically would eat after this webinar, I was like, let me put something in my body now because I want to like get back to a normal schedule. Anyway, so your brain is partially or fully suspended, allowing your body to restore. So there's 2 kind of nervous systems you can think about when we're thinking about stress response. It's the sympathetic, and that is a fight or flight response where your body is amped up to deal with a certain situation. Now the parasympathetic is the opposite, is where your body gets down into a rest or digest state. And especially as us in the West, we are in the sympathetic nervous system way too much on a daily, almost hourly basis. And so even when you're not sleeping, we can enter into that parasympathetic and allow our body to rest and restore. But one of the ways to really provide our bodies that is when we are sleeping. And so that's what we're going to try to work on. It takes forever to. That's a great point. So Cassandra says it takes forever to fall asleep, and then sometimes it's hard to stay asleep. And I'm gonna that is just the perfect way. That's sometimes we either struggle with one or the other or both. And so some of these products can be a really, really great help. So there's 2 types of sleep, as you guys probably will know this. There's REM sleep and there's non-REM sleep. So REM is just rapid eye movement. This is where your brain goes at a faster frequency but lower voltage, and it's similar to when your brain's awake in the waking hours, but your voluntary muscles cease besides your eye movement. That's why that's called the rapid eye movement. Dreams take place. Your body is in a deep subconscious state, and a lot of healing, repair, and restoration occurs. I just realized this, guys. I usually update my photos. Who knows? So that's that's the autonomic and somatic motor systems. None of the photos are going to match. I'm sorry. Usually I'm really good with the visuals and stuff, but I was like, let me get the content done. So don't worry about the photos. So the non-REM sleep, all voluntary muscles cease except the ones that control eye movements. Oh no, that's the same thing. Ah, my bad. Non-REM sleep is the opposite, and what actually happens in the non-REM sleep, it's not as deep, but you still kind of need both. Okay, and we're actually in non-REM sleep quite a bit, and so there's 3 stages, not 30. And there's the state between wakefulness and sleep. It's very light. So sometimes you might not even recognize you're asleep. You ever felt that way? I'm like, I think I'm kind of awake. And sometimes I feel like my naps are in N1. Then there's the true deep sleep, and there's a deep sleep or delta. And so what happens is that your sleep cycle, your circadian rhythm kind of goes on a cycle, a couple different cycles, 90 minutes to 120 minutes. So 90 minutes to an hour, where it transitions from REM to non-REM. But the REM sleep tends to happen in the later part of the night, okay? So that's just kind of understanding of what happens. That's why some of your sleep is deeper than the others. Sometimes you're in that deep REM sleep, sometimes you're in that non-REM. And so the REM doesn't happen a lot. That deep sleep doesn't happen a lot. Like if you track your sleep, you might say you're only in deep sleep for like 2 hours, but okay, that's not bad. It's just we want to make sure we're getting that deep quality sleep rather than just getting the non-REM, okay? So there are different things that impact sleep. One could be your age. So as newborns, like my newborn needs 10 to 12 hours. She actually needs, that's more so like 10 to 12 hours at night. She needs a little bit more at 10 months right now, from like probably like 12 to 16. And she gets the other 4 throughout the day, 3 to 4 throughout the day. Children plus teenagers start to get 9 plus. On adults, they recommend 7 to 8 or 9, right? But as we get older, that N3, that deep sleep or that REM diminish. That's why, Cassandra, it's harder for adults to get sleep and to get to sleep and stay asleep. So age impacts that. Other lifestyle changes impact that. So just know it's not always you. So we want to figure out, again, how your lifestyle can support it, but what essential oils can also support it. Other things like sleep disorders, insomnia, Claudia mentioned her husband's feeling that, or when I was in my third trimester, I was feeling a lot of insomnia, sleep apnea, sleep deprivation, restless leg syndrome, narcolepsy, and problem sleepiness. Like there's just different things that make it harder for us to get asleep. Hey there, who just joined? Who said better late than never? Technology not your friend tonight. Let us know in the chat. Is that you, Anne? It's totally okay. Technology, I'm recording it, so don't worry. Yeah, so just know that there's other things that impact your sleep. Again, I didn't mention these, but your lifestyle stress actually impacts your sleep, because I usually teach these 2 classes together, essential oils for stress and sleep, because they're like the opposite. So stress will increase your cortisol and increase your alertness, actually, because it's trying to, an adrenaline and insulin in your body, it's trying to tell your body, be alert, help or solve whatever's going on. While melatonin and even serotonin to a certain extent, mainly melatonin, will help you get calm into that restful state, right? And so stress, nutrition, all that sort of stuff. And don't say that. Anne's like, it's Anne. Who else would be late? No, don't say that, Anne. Technology is technology. We're just talking about sleep basics over here. We haven't gotten into the other stuff yet. Okay, so there's many things that impact recent health issues, but there is a serious impact on your body when you're constantly not getting sleep over a long time. A couple nights, a couple seasons, but we really want to think about over the long term. There's just a lot of impacts and consequences. There's muscle tension, constant stomach upset, increased appetite. There's actually hormones in your body, leptin and ghrelin, that actually leptin makes you feel full, ghrelin makes you feel hungry. Leptin is produced at night when you sleep. Ghrelin is produced at night when you don't sleep. So you wake up and you feel hungry because your body needs energy. excessive worry, low energy, weakened immune system and low libido, emotionally and mentally overwhelmed, trouble thinking and remembering, risk for diabetes and heart disease, poor balance, increased irritability, high likelihood of chronic or autoimmune conditions, decreased focus and concentration, grogginess, and adrenal fatigue. Okay? Don't want to scare you, but I just want to really give you the real facts that over the long term, these are some of the things that could happen, have known to happen in many individuals. So I would love for you to share again, just since we kind of, reviewed a little bit of all the effects, are you struggling with any of those sleep issues and how do you feel? Because whenever we're setting any health goal, lose weight, feel whatever, energetic, we want to feel a certain way, right? And so for me, why I want to get more sleep is because I want to feel like I'm able to remember things better. I'm able to concentrate better. I'm able to focus and my body doesn't feel lethargic. It doesn't feel like it wakes up alert until like 12 p.m. Like I want to get sleep so I could feel more alert to kind of accomplish the things throughout my day and be more present. So why do you want more sleep? Like that's just something you need to figure out, because when we figure out our why to any goal, it just drives us. It drives us have it to be more motivating. Okay, so feel free to share that in the chat or just reflect upon it as we're going through. Okay, get a sip of water. I don't know if you can hear it, but I forgot to turn off my daughter's monitor. Husband's playing little lullabies, and I'm just like, oh, I want a lullaby to sleep. All right, so I'm going to talk about doTERRA's sleep wellness program. Remember, if you have an account, a wholesale account with doTERRA, you can go and access this month, right now, and order it and start the process. If you don't, I would recommend getting a wholesale account by starting with a basic starter kit, which I'll talk about at the end, a new kit that's available that has some of these products, and then the next month start with the sleep and wellness program, okay? But I just think it's a very comprehensive way that doTERRA has done to include all the different products that help with sleep, and I've already added it to my cart. So it's 3 kits. So it's 3 kits, 1 per month. You do this on the loyalty rewards program, where you actually get points back to use for later usages. So I'm going to go through each kit, what comes in each kit, and then I'm just going to tell you more details after. Okay. So this is the first one. So if you were to say, hey, I have my account and I want to start with the sleep wellness program, you're going to go put this in your loyalty rewards program cart. It costs $70 US, and you're saving a lot by buying it in this, by the way. And you're going to get access to all of these. And it's going to come in this cute little purple kit. It's going to come with cedarwood, Serenity, which is the restful blend, Calmer, which is the kids the kids blend. It's almost like Kids Serenity. Serenity Restful Complex, the soft gels, mini bath salts, and then a gratitude booklet. Okay, so let's talk about these. So cedarwood. Cedarwood is actually what we would call it's either a middle or base note oil. If you've watched my blending class that I did back in February, I talked about how there are different notes with oils, top, middle, or base. And what that basically means, there are certain oils that last a little bit longer when you're either fusing them or putting them on you and so forth. And cedarwood is one that lasts a little bit longer because of its high, what's the word? Because it's a grounding oil. It's a wood, trees last a long time. And same thing with this oil. It's very grounding and present. And so this one, emotionally, each oil has an emotion, by the way. That's why I love including a bunch of different oils in the emotional aromatherapy class. So it's the oil of bringing you together, strength and valuing community, and calming an anxious mind and bringing stability. It's also great as a natural insect repellent. It promotes relaxation and it's great for your skin. So you can use this one. Again, you don't have to just use this for sleep. A lot of these oils can be used in multiple ways to create a relaxing environment at night. You can put it in your facial routine to promote clear skin. Actually even put a cotton ball in place in the closet to keep moths at bay. I saw a little mini one. I'm going to go put the cotton ball after this. And I'm actually out of cedarwood. I use this one regularly at night in my diffuser as well, or my daughter's diffuser. So this is one that it's definitely really great to blend with a sweeter, lighter oil to kind of provide that whole around experience. So I would say this, you know, we talked about something to get you to sleep and keep you asleep. Oils like cedarwood, vetiver, copaiba, ones that are thicker. Vetiver is a really thick oil. They linger longer, so they keep you asleep, while the top note oils, so something like lavender or even chamomile is a little bit in between, helps get you to sleep. So you, by combining those blends, and that this is where the essential oil blending class, if you haven't watched that yet, comes in. That's available for all you guys who are customers. Then that's where you blend those together. So in my diffuser right now is lavender, bergamot, mint, and copaiba. So I got that mix of top, middle, and base oil. Okay. You learn this with time, and you also figure out which blend of things you like together. But that's why I like blends like Serenity. Serenity is actually takes those top, middle, base note oils and blends them together for, it's actually called the Restful Blend now. It used to be called the Calming Blend, and creates that environment. So it contains lavender, marjoram, Roman chamomile, ylang ylang, Hawaiian sandalwood, vanilla bean. I think now it's included additional ones. I actually have the roller here. It includes cedarwood. I'm pretty sure it includes vetiver in there. Let me see. Cedarwood, yep. Hoewood, vetiver, yeah. So those are the ones that are in addition. So what's really important about the cedarwood and vetiver and hoewood, again, it's adding more of that deep note oil that kind of hangs around. And I'm pretty sure you're either going to get the roller in this. I have to go back. So in kit one, you're either going to get the roller or the one in this bottle. So the roller is typically not available on a normal basis. It comes in exclusive things like this. So I actually keep this by my bed at night, and I roll it on me every night before bed. So you could either do, if you get the roller, do that, or use it in the diffuser. Calmer is the kids version, but I still use this sometimes. All of these oils you can use for everyone. So both the Serenity and this are diluted in coconut oil, but the only difference with this, it contains less oils. So lavender, canunga, buddhawood, and roman. And sometimes when I remember, I'll put this on my bottom of my daughter's feet and the back of her spine, and just, you know, allow her body and her nervous system to be calm and relax. It also helps with worry. If you have kids in your life, or even you again, you feel worried, constantly have a bit of restlessness, this is great, but also it's great to help you unwind before bed. Let me go back. Okay, yeah, no, Serenity, you're going to get the bottle. Later, you're going to get the roller. Okay. So the Serenity soft gels, these are amazing. They will not make you feel groggy unless you take like 4. And so taking 1 to 2 of these before sleep just really help with that deep sleep. That restful sleep, calming the nervous system, increasing the quality of your sleep, and relieving occasional sleepiness. So it contains lavender and an herb component called L-theanine, as well as lemon balm, passion flower, and chamomile herbs. So it's not necessarily an oil capsule. It's kind of like a herby supplement capsule that I particularly took one quite a bit when I was kind of feeling some insomnia during the late stages of pregnancy, but I think 2 really hits the spot. So this, if you're struggling with sleep and sleeping well at night, this complex is amazing. So definitely think about this. And trust me, when you're getting this in the kit, you're saving tons of money by doing this on the wellness program versus buying these things individually. So I needed to replace Serenity and cedarwood, and I think one other one, and I just was like, I'm going to buy this kit because I'm saving money plus getting other goodies. So doing that. Then it comes with these last 2 things in this first kit is bath salts. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like Epsom salt, but bath salts, as well as a gratitude journal. So I love to take Epsom salt or bath salts and put it in the bath with some of these oils, with Serenity, with lavender, with copaiba. When I'm wanting a calming bath, when I'm wanting kind of a detoxifying bath, I'll do some different oils. And so this, what this first kit is doing basically with all those products, it's giving you something to bathe with at night if you're taking a bath before night. something to diffuse, something to roll on your skin, and basically adding this and creating habits around using these products to calm your mind and body at night. Now, while the gratitude journal, I'm pretty sure is often we go to bed and we feel anxious, or we feel like our so much thoughts in our mind. What I recommend often to my clients is like, take a journal and write down what you're feeling, or leave a pad at your thing if you have thoughts that you want to write down. Or spend some time just gratitude before bed. Gratitude really shifts and allows you to feel more positive emotions. Every time I think a lot of things are going wrong, I'm like, I'm so grateful for this. I think I have some gratitude up here. Like, I just was like, I'm grateful for all the investors in my business, ministry, and life. And that's people who have prayed. That's people who my clients or customers. That's people who just have like supported me. And I'm like, you know what? Every time when I'm working, I'm like, I'm grateful for all of these people. And it just changes things, so that gratitude journal is going to help. If you have any questions, so let me just recap. This is kit 1: cedarwood, serenity, calmer, the roller, the soft gels, the bath salts, and a gratitude booklet in the little carrier kit where you can keep them in. Now, kit 2, it does not come in the carrier kit because the idea is you're going to add all that stuff to that. It just comes in a little brown baggie, but it contains copaiba. It contains breathe, petitgrain, the serenity touch, so that roller I was talking about, serenity body butter. So when it says exclusive gift, that means you can't get it anywhere else. And then another gratitude journal, because ideally you are filled up that gratitude journal. So copaiba. So a lot of people are talking about CBD. So it's similar in the fact that it's a whole body help. Like, it helps the cardiovascular, immune, digestive, respiratory system, and helps your nervous system. It does not get you high. Like, there's none of that. So don't worry about that sort of stuff. But this is just one that's all around good for your body. A lot of people recommend CBD for a bunch of different things. This is similar. It can be all around good for your body. But particularly in our case, anxious feelings and heightened nervous system, right? And our having our mind go all over the place. So you can use this. I sometimes put a drop of my tongue before bed, diffuse it. You can put it on your skin at night. Sometimes I'll put this in the bath, in your diffuser. You can put a lot of these oils. You can make your own lotion. I love getting doTERRA's unscented lotion, putting it in a little travel size bottle and mixing some oils in there, and depending on what I want, or just even like, I feel like this today, and squeezing it out. So you can get that scent in the full effect. Breathe. So breathe is the respiratory blend. One of the things that people struggle with at night is breathing, because they're stuffy or it's spring and all of that. So adding in this respiratory blend with the calming oils like lavender and serenity help you to breathe better, but also sleep better. All right. So on 2 weeks, again, I'm going to be talking about the respiratory wellness program, and breathe is the center of that. But I love that they're including it in here. So this is really great, not just for at night, but also when you're exercising or you're practicing, exercises like yoga, just taking that deep breath in and clearing those lungs and that energy pathway, and just deep breaths. There's power in breathing, by the way. There's a whole new book on it that I'm on my wish list to read soon. The impact of breath on your body. So this can really help. And it contains peppermint, laurel leaf, eucalyptus, tea tree, or melaleuca, cardamom, and lemon. Petitgrain. So petitgrain comes from the bitter orange tree. Reminds me of a bitter orange from the Cayman Islands. But doTERRA actually has 3 different oils that they get from that tree. So they'll get the wild orange, not from the bitter orange tree, but they can get different oils. Yeah, I think it is the bitter orange tree. Either way, this comes from that. And this is very herby. And actually, Samantha, who's usually on, loves this one. And it's kind of hit or miss whether you love it or not. But it's not my favorite smelling wise, but I love blending with other things, because it's really great for that restful sleep again, right? And relaxing aroma. It's kind of like copaiba or cedarwood. It's more of that base note feel, grounding feel. But you can combine it with a bunch of different oils to support your nervous system and restful sleep. You can add that petitgrain, lavender, or bergamot. And you can even add it to your juices or drinks to get the cardiovascular benefit and immune system benefits. Magnolia Touch is one of my favorites. I just feel like a queen. It is so sweet. And I mean, a lot of these oils actually are expensive because of how they're distilled. Like it takes a lot of stuff to distill them. But because like queens and people used it back in the day. And so this is a fruity floral one, but it also contains lionwool. And if you're not familiar with what that is, lavender and a lot of these calming oils, they all have certain chemical constituents, and lionwool is what on a science level makes them what they are. Okay. So it's calming, relaxing. It helps your skin feel clean. It's soothing to the skin, and it helps anxious feelings. And so I love using it as a perfume. I'll actually roll it on sometimes after a bath. You can combine it with bergamot or ylang ylang. Bergamot is Earl Grey. If you've ever had Earl Grey tea, that's what that is. But it also has a relaxing effect. And so I love using this one after a bath at night. It is some of the most, it just makes me feel delighted and delightful. So this comes, typically this is quite expensive, but it comes in this kit. I'm sorry, Serenity, it's the roller. So we already talked about it, so I won't talk about it again, but you will be getting the roller this time. And I love this because they're just trying to slowly introduce you to these sleep products. And then you're going to get the Serenity Body Butter. Sorry, they didn't have good pictures of these ones yet, but I love doTERRA's citrus body butter that comes in their spa line. Like it's one of my favorite products, and I've been out of it for a while, and I just haven't, I have so many things that I'm buying each month. So I'm just trying to be like, oh, which one am I getting? And so I'm excited about this, but basically you can put it on your mind at night, put it on your body at night, or even in the day to just calm yourself. And then we have the gratitude journal again. So I'm just going to recap for us. We get Copaiba, Breathe, Petitgrain, Serenity Touch, Magnolia Touch, the body butter, and the journal, all for $70 US. That would typically be at least 150 to 180. So great way to kind of be introduced to these products. So then this is kit number 3. So basically each month they're exposing you to kind of some different products or different variations. So Serenity is in all of these, right? But they're exposing you to the different products that Serenity has. Because Serenity is actually that line is the base of the sleep stuff, while like the mind and mood wellness program, adaptive is the base. And if you want to learn about the other 3 wellness programs that came out last September, I did a class on the immunity, the mind and mood and relief. And so just feel free to let me know if you're interested in those. And if you're a current customer, it's in that Healthy Oily Home Academy that I have for you guys, where it's all the trainings, all the recipes, all the notes. If you don't have access to that, let me know and I'll give you access. So then we have a lot of products in kit 3. We get lavender finally. We haven't had that yet, I don't think. Bergamot mint. It's not bergamot oil, it's mint, and it's actually a calming oil. Adaptive, which I think, Anne, you love Adaptive, right? Peace Touch. Peace is one of the emotional aromatherapy lines. The Balance Touch, so the roller. Again, Balance and Serenity are at my bed at night. The Calming Linen Mist, so you can spray your bed before bed. Spray your bed before bed. Yeah, spray your bed before bed. And then Calming Bath Oil, exclusive gift just for this kit. All right. Yeah, see, Adaptive is Anne's favorite. Okay, so let's just talk about it. Lavender can be used for multiple things: burns, skin irritations, calming properties. But again, it's foundational to your health and wellness with doTERRA and essential oils, but also with to the sleep routine and calming at night. And so adding this to your bath, you can cook with it. I know some people to make like chocolate lavender stuff, or even I love peppermint and chocolate together. Brushing your linen closet, you can spray stuff in there, your bedding. So lavender is a great one. Serenity is a little sweeter than lavender because you have all the sweet oils, but sometimes I'm at the stage of my oil journey that I kind of know what oil I need based off of how I'm feeling. It takes a while to get there, but and also just I can smell that oil in my nose often, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I need it for this. But lavender, sometimes it's lavender, sometimes Serenity. I love to use it in my laundry as well. Bergamot mint. So this isn't It comes from, it's more of a member of the mint family than it is of the citrus family, which bergamot typically is. But it doesn't cause that photosensitivity, but it creates, it smells to me, honestly, it smells a little like, teeny bit like basil. Not too much. Basil is a very overpowering oil, but I love using this to diffuse at night or even throughout the day for that calming atmosphere. So again, I'm diffusing lavender, bergamot, mint, and copaiba right now. As I prepare this, but also after this, I want to, unwind for the day and all that. So I love bergamot mint. And if you've never tried this before, this may be the time. The Balance Touch. So Balance is the oil of, it's a grounding blend. Actually, a lot of men love this oil. My husband loves this oil. It doesn't smell like a man, but it's not as, somebody think some oils are girly. Anyways, but it contains spruce, hoewood, blue chamomile, frankincense, and blue tansy. All of those oils are really grounding and present. So if you're feeling anxious or you're feeling overwhelmed or you're traveling, like creating that calming atmosphere will really be really easy with these oils. And so with Balance is one I keep at night. You can get at the beginning of the day, some people rub Balance on, like, let's just get centered before we enter the day. I don't do that as much. I need to remember. I might do that tomorrow now that I'm talking about it, but I love to. So that's great. Having Serenity and Balance by your bed. It's like Serenity at night, Balance in the morning, or you can use both at any time. Adaptive is not the digestion blend. I keep forgetting it's the calming blend. It is a blend of wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, neroli, and sweet gum. It is one to handle that mental overwhelm. That's why it's a part of them. That's why its main, what drives that, the mind and mood wellness program is the adaptive products. So if you feel like stress is what's keeping you away from sleeping well, this is one that will really support that. I think it's going to be the 5 milliliter of it, where you can diffuse it, you can add it to a bath, you can use it, inhale it. It's just such a beautiful one. And again, it's on Anne's favorite. You're going to have some of your favorites, but I love that they're exposing you to all the different ones here. Peace. So Peace has that vetiver, that one that I was talking about, that thick root. And Peace is the oil of reassurance. So it helps you feel reassured and provides peace when anxiousness and fear may be overwhelming you throughout the day or at night. You can even apply this to your bottom of your child's feet. So it's just another one to add to your arsenal to kind of use to figure out what, works best for you in certain seasons. It's a blend of clary sages, which is really great for women and their hormones, by the way. All these oils are, but particularly that ylang ylang, marjoram, vetiver, and frankincense. And then lastly, you're going to get a bath oil, Serenity bath oil. So I pretty much think that's probably like fractionated. I haven't looked at what it is. Fractionated coconut oil with Serenity that you can put on after a bath. Serenity spray that you can spray on your bed, and then you're going to get another gratitude journal. Again, so such a great kit. Number 3 comes with lavender, bergamot, mint, adaptive, peace touch, balance touch, which touch just means roller. Excuse me, Serenity common linen mist, the bath oil, and the gratitude journal. So from the ones we talked about, was there any one that stood out to you, or maybe any one kit, or you're like, I just want it all? That's fine. I just would want to know, is there any ones that stood out to you? So we talked about the Serenity line too. We talked about the Serenity. Feel free to let me know in the chat. Serenity oil, roller, spray, soft gels, mist, oil, bath body oil. We talked about lavender, copaiba, the bath salts, bergamot, mint, the kids calmer and restful blend, adaptive. Like, there's just so many that comes in this at only $70 US. It's amazing. But yeah, feel free to let me know in the chat. Was there any one specific oil that stood out to you? Yeah, the soft gel sounds like I agree, Claudia. That could be something that it's just easy. I think the one thing, doTERRA's done a lot of stuff where they've created a lot of supplements to support people who, maybe they don't like the oil so much, or they want to go deeper. Because I actually think using the oil plus the soft gels or supplements like that are great together. And so, yeah, I think the soft gels is a really, really great thing to include. I'll let you all share there too. So if you're new, like you don't have a wholesale account, or you're not quite ready for the sleep wellness program, but you want exposure to more oils and more products, I'm going to recommend the Aroma Essentials collection, which is a new kit that's all about basically detoxifying your home and really supporting your health goals through diffusing. And I'm actually going to have a class just on that kit next week and some other stuff too. But you can buy this even if you're a current customer as well. It has one of the new awesome diffusers. So amazing. Current customer, I think you should sign up. Like, I think your next step should be to get the wellness program. It's only $70 US on LR Loyalty Rewards program. Okay. So again, if you're watching the replay or you're wanting to get started with your own wholesale account, this is what I offer. So doTERRA will offer you 25% off all oils and products. But how I support my customers is one-on-one mentorship and support in using the oils, either by me or someone under my team. I have a private Facebook group for customers where I'll do daily posts on with recipes, blog posts, different things happening, ways I'm using the oil. Continue education classes like this. Sometimes it's open to everyone. Sometimes they're just open to customers. There's, again, an archive of training and resources called My Healthy Oily Home Academy, with basically any training I ever do virtually goes there with the notes and recipes. And then for those who are ever interested in sharing the oils with others, just because they love them and they just want more family and friends to see them and use them, or they want to create a business out of it, I support women in doing that as well. But yeah, the best way to get started is with a kit, if that's where you're at. And I'm just giving an example. If I know some of you on right now already have your own wholesale account, but this is for, again, those who are watching the replay, that these are the best 5 starter kits. The newest one is the Aroma Essentials collection, and I recommend that. If all these could help you. These top 3 can really help you with sleep if that is your main goal, and many other things. But I'm recommending this one in this season because it's actually the most affordable one here, and it has the cool new diffuser, and it can help with multiple things. Again, I'm doing a class on the Aroma Essentials collection next week. And so again, if you don't want to do the wellness program that doTERRA has and to get, I mean, I think you should if sleep is something that you want to do. You just want to get a bunch of different oils that could do multiple things. This is a great kit. Again, if you're a current customer or new, it comes with peppermint, balance, breathe, wild orange, on guard, the immunity blend, citrus bloom, which is like the springtime blend, serenity. We talked about that cheer, which is the uplifting blend, northern escape. It's kind of like a blend of the woods. So that can kind of replace the cedar wood, even though that's in there, and the Lulus diffuser. The Lulus diffuser is typically a little bit more too. So you're getting that for only $149. I'm pretty sure you're saving like 50, 60 bucks or more. So again, you can get that as a current customer, but you also can get that as it's an enrollment kit. So if you want to get started. Now, if you are current, I think that if you want to really get support with sleep, you should get the sleep wellness program on the Loyalty Rewards program. That's the only way that you really can get it. And what the Loyalty Rewards program is, for those that don't know, it's basically a way of getting the products you want over time and saving money and earning points back. So as you order 50 points or more, so say if you continue to do this wellness program or keep trying all the wellness programs so you can build up your oils kits, that's 70 points. So you're going to be, which is over the 50. So you're going to be going up in percentage. And so I've always ordered 100 points or more. Yeah, mostly. Because I wanted to get the free product, which is 125 points by the 15th. But at this stage, 5 years in, I'm definitely earning 30% back. So if I spend $100, I get 30 plus shipping, which is typically like $5 back. So that's the bottle. That's the price of a Serenity. So I need to go in this month and actually replenish a lot of oils. So I have I think I have 100 and something points sitting there for me to use that I don't have to buy that with. You see what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of the Loyalty Rewards program. And so purchasing the sleep wellness program, again, it's going to be 3 different kits. It's only $70 US a month. And again, I'm going to make sure to send you the PowerPoint as well as the replay on Friday. Friday, send the replay to everybody. But then if you want the PowerPoint, you've got to check the group, Facebook group for customers. Or somewhere, I forget where I put it. Anyways, So this is the best way. But I put all these other products here below because what happens is whenever you buy the wellness program, it offers additional ones that maybe you want more of that aren't in these kits at a discount. So you could add any of these 5 products, I think, whenever you go in and order. So I think I have the vetiver and the I might have the vetiver and the silk. I was like, I want a silk mask as an add-ons to my sleep wellness program that I'm going to buy this month. And you can't get the mask any other place. You only can get it in the sleep wellness program. So Roman chamomile is also a great one to use. It's not in any of the sleep kits that we just talked about, but you can add it on. So I use that every night for my daughter. 1 drop goes a long way. So that's what's really cool, is that you get even exposure to even more programs for products for a discount. And so I'm doing a special offer this month for new and current customers. When you order the starter kit, that Aroma Essentials Healthy Start Kit, or you run a LRP order of 125 or more, hopefully you run that by the 15th, so you get the free oil, which I believe is lime, or neroli. I'm doing a raffle for the end of the month, and so I'm giving away an essential oils basics book. So this is where basically it's like an essential oil Bible. All your questions, not all your questions, most of all your questions about an oil is answered there. I'm giving away an 8 vial keychain. So basically this comes with empty oil, empty drums is what you call it, and you can fill your favorite oils. So as you're traveling or doing stuff, they're with you. So I have one. Basically, my daughter's her diaper bag is now my purse. So that's in there in a little Ziploc bag, so she doesn't have access to it. She doesn't go in her bag anyways, but I'm always traveling with oils. And then veggie caps. So if you ever want to take some oils internally and don't want to taste them, the veggie caps is basically empty vitamin type capsules that you can put oils in. And then I'm giving away some roller bottles. So I'm giving away this little toolkit. If you get started with a starter kit, or you order 125 PV, and that's like, so say if you do the sleep wellness if you do this, even if you do the sleep wellness program and you add a couple other products, you can get into this raffle. I just do little things like this every month or every other month to really just encourage you to buy so you can use these, right? So I don't care often. I mean, I'm not doing this to make tons of money. I mean, that would be nice, but I really believe in the work that I do as a coach, but also as a wellness advocate for doTERRA. And I believe these products can change your health and life if you use them and use them regularly. And that's why I encourage people to do the Loyalty Rewards program, because it's ensuring that you're getting oils and products regularly and using them. And if you ever got a bunch of products before and you don't know how, that's what I'm here, and the Facebook group is here for. You could be like, man, Brie, I ordered like 10 products and I'm like, let me know. Say, hey, I want to use Cheer more. How do I use it? And I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, let's see how you can use it in your daily life, right? So this is just an encouragement to get some products. And then, of course, I'm doing this month. Not all, time is sometimes limited, but I really want to support women this month and next month in particular before the summer comes. And I know people are a little bit busy. I'm offering one-on-one consults to all of my current customers to just really help guide you through incorporating the oils and products into your life. And then, of course, you get replay of this training, the slides, all of that, and so much more as a current customer. Every month, also, doTERRA has promotions. They change. And so these wellness programs are the new, like the main promotions and the new kits. That's why I'm talking about them. But then also it is a free product of the month when you order 125 points by the 15th. So this Thursday, actually, you get a free product, and that is lime. And that's a great one for the summer. So I'm really glad that they're introducing that. But great one to use in your water, cleaning, and all this stuff. And then neroli was really great for calming and the skin as well, is also. So your next steps would be, one, let me know if you have any questions here in the chat, or message me and we can hop on the phone if you want to talk and get clear. If you want to get started, I suggest getting one of these starter kits, and those are the links to get access to them. or order the sleep wellness program on the loyalty rewards to enter the giveaway. So you can do whatever you want from here, but I'm just letting you know if you want to enter the giveaway, the steps is to get a starter kit or do the sleep wellness program. So typically, I think I messed that up. I'm sorry. So if you order the sleep wellness program, you'll enter in to win the giveaway. I think I had 125 points there. My confusion. It's actually, that's only 70 points. But if you order the wellness program, which is at least 70 points on the loyalty rewards program, you'll enter in the giveaway. So get the sleep wellness program or purchase a kit. I think that's it for me. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Yes, Claudia, I think so, Claudia. I think that this sleep kit just do you and Mit's wonders. Your whole family and, you know, everyone else that's there too. I just think it's such a great, if we can have a good, solid foundation of sleep, it just, everything goes better. Yeah, the Serenity line, Cassandra, I agree. Anne says, I ordered the respiratory kit and I was on the fence with this one. Yes. The soft gels. Yes, yes, yes. All right, sounds good. Okay, ladies, so that's it for me. Let me know any other questions. You're most welcome. Next week, before you go, I'm doing a class called Essential Oils to Refresh and Detox Your Home. And that's basically, I'm going to give you a little education around toxins in our environment and where they come, how you can kind of switch that out. And basically, I'm just going to focus, though, on the new Aroma Essentials kit and the individual oils there. So you might already have those oils, so you're going to get a new way to use those. And then I'm probably going to provide some recipes with that one as well. So definitely stay tuned. Next Tuesday, I'm doing 8 p.m. that class. And then the following Tuesday this month, I'm doing the respiratory wellness program that Anne just talked about to help with the breathing and respiratory health. Okay. Same Zoom link. I made it easy. Same Zoom link, 8 p.m. next Tuesday, on the next 2 Tuesdays. All right. You're welcome, guys. Reach out, Facebook, Messenger, whatever, any questions so you can kind of get started. Okay. Bye.